harassing the police every single day. Hey, Shire County, this is Shire County COPWATCH. Before I do a screen read on this, I want to explain it a little bit more, but man, it took forever. But the illegal, Shire County Sheriff's illegal gun list, list of gun owners is finally on the front page of the paper, right here. Finally, 9 months later, they finally did the story, and it looks like it's because Eric Friday, the best gun lawyer in Florida, called him up and said, "What the fuck are you doing? Isn't this your job?" Here's the sad part. I am so hated here because I'm doing the paper's job, finding stories, and this is a bad story. That they mention my name nowhere in here, which is disgusting. So, yeah, sometimes Ann Easker's good, and this time she is bad again because I beat her to the punch. That's pretty sad. So anyways, I give her props when she does it right. But so here's what's going on. A lot of you guys know we found out a friend of mine wanted me to see if he was being investigated. I asked to search, and anybody can do this. Sunshine Law request, PRR request, FOIA request. Asked to see if you're in any and all documents or emails, whatever, in your government, your sheriff's database. And he came back, and what they're doing is they have a pawn list. Anything you do at the pawn, which I think is bullshit, by the way, they're considering everybody a criminal just because you pawn a gun or anything. So if you sell a gun or pawn a gun, you're going on this list. And under 790.335, that's a no-no. That is a third-degree felony. The agency can be fined up to $5 million. The only thing that the sheriff is supposed to get is the gun and the serial number. And you tell me if this is where did that go? You tell me if this is more than a gun and a serial number. In the article, they talk about how that's not a list. Well, here's the list that they were illegally sharing with Northport Police Department. Description, the shop, control number, first name, last name, date. And they say that's not a list. Here's the list. I had to redact it because it's so blatant. This came from Sarasota. They gave me this unredacted. I could literally, this was just for 1 month, 120 names. So I want you to do the math in your head. This is one county, 1 month, and they've been doing this for years upon years. And tell me, is this a list? There's your name, the pawn shop, the race, the sex, activity, brand, model, description, serial, agency. This was enough information up here where I could look them up in white pages. And I called them up. I said, "Are you a criminal?" They're like, "No, what the fuck? Of course I'm not. And how did you get my name and number?" And wow. So you're Katie Heck. That's the corrupt bitch that was working over at PUNTA Police Department that gave the other corrupt idiot, Lee Cole, the bullets that killed Mary Knowlton. And anyways, so it's finally in the paper, and Eric Friday is basically saying that, I did an affidavit to the state attorney's office. They wouldn't do their job. They said they did nothing wrong. I tried to contact State Attorney General Ashley Moody. I actually met with her in person and tried to give her the documents and tell her what happened. And the corrupt ass Shire County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL literally took her away on video. I'll attach that video too before the screen read. And this is all just disgusting. Eric Friday is finally hinting in here if Florida does not do their job under 790, charge these people with the crime. By the way, third-degree felony, he's out of office. He's done. He's gone. We will sue. Civil rights lawsuit, the biggest in Florida's history. We have a lot of people saying that, fuck that. We're sick of waiting 9 months. Eric Friday tried to contact Ashley Moody. 132 documents, we got them, and they wouldn't do shit. And in 790, it clearly states, state attorney, my local state attorney, Meyer Fox, when given evidence is supposed to investigate. She said, no, we didn't do anything wrong. Wow. She's corrupt as fuck also. And then we get, like I said, we all gave Ashley Moody evidence in person, on video, 2 of us, me and the victim, and she would not do her job. So this is actually, even they could possibly lose their job for not doing their job. If you want to have everybody respect the rule of law, that is supposed to apply to everyone. I don't give a shit if he's a sheriff. He's a fucking criminal. And this isn't the only story. There's tons of shit that this guy has done. It's disgusting. So this is the list that Sarasota gave me, and they threatened me for having this list, even though they gave it to me. Since I'm a reporter, sorry, can't do shit. But yeah, I made it on the front page. And then, like I said, they're still saying, and so is the state attorney, this isn't a list. Wow, really? This, as you saw, there it is, Pawnbroker Records right here. They're even being racist about it. Did you notice a shitload of ladies pawning firearms? So a lady can't pawn a firearm, so it must be the felon behind them. Wow, that's not profiling. Look at this. Please check against any cases for any names or weapons that might be related. Wow. So if you have a gun, we should investigate you and your gun. Ooh. That's fucked up. That's illegal as hell. In fact, the Supreme Court just said that a list where you have no due process is illegal as fuck. So that's another one we can add. Check out these names, see if there's familiar like suspects in case for stolen guns or convicted felons. We can work a case on them for an arrest. Ouch. If you have a gun, you will be profiled and try to be arrested. Probably charged with a felony, so you can't vote, you can't have a gun, and they can fuck with you at any time. Oh God, America's so great. And like I said, this is the way that they're redacted in Northport, where they were illegally sharing it, which clearly shows this is a list. But as you will hear in a screen read, they keep saying it's not a list. Because we're in La La Land. We're in a banana republic. We can say whatever we want. Remember what our founding fathers said, take a goddamn country back before it's too late. And you are a frog in a pot and it's boiling. Get the fuck out and do something.
After COPWATCH broke the story of Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL illegal list of gun owners, and the emails that shows they were illegally profiling them, they finally owe their job and put it on the front page of the paper. Gun owners group wants Florida sheriffs investigated. Claims law enforcement has illegal list of gun owners. By Ann Easker. Staff writer. Florida Carry Incorporated, a gun owners' rights organization, has been asking for an investigation of Florida sheriffs, including the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, for allegedly sharing gun owners' private information unlawfully. Attorney Eric Friday said he's concerned about emails obtained from the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office which included lists of pawned guns and their owners obtained from the online database Finder Pawn Web. One email from 2013 previously obtained by The Sun had the subject line, "Current gun pawn list," and was forwarded from a supervisor to several officers with the message, "Check out these names and see if they are familiar like suspects in cases from your stolen gun cases or if you think they are convicted felons. If so, let me know and we can work a case on them for an arrest." The list, which is redacted from the email in a records request, is about 5 pages long. Friday believes it's a violation of Florida Statute 790.335, which prohibits law enforcement from keeping a list of gun owners. The law states, a list, record, or registry of legally owned firearms or law-abiding firearm owners is not a law enforcement tool and can become an instrument for profiling, harassing, or abusing law-abiding citizens based on their choice to own a firearm and exercise their Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms as guaranteed under the United States Constitution. Further, such a list, record, or registry has the potential to fall into the wrong hands and become a shopping list for thieves. Friday told The Sun it appears CCSO deputies are profiling the owners on the list. In a response to the initial 2013 email, one deputy wrote, "Did you notice that there is a shitload of ladies pawning these firearms? I would bet by looking at the type of firearms that the real person who had them were felons. I don't know what kind of misogynistic attitude these officers have that these women can't be gun owners or pawn guns, Friday said. See gun, 4A. Gun. From page 1A. But his number one concern is simply that the agency appears to be breaking the law. He believes other law enforcement agencies around the state could be doing the same. There's nobody above the law, Friday said. Not even the sheriff of Charlotte County is above the law. But so far, no one wants to investigate. Friday said he spoke with Assistant State Attorney Anthony Kasey, who handles special prosecutions, but he showed no interest in the case. He also sent a letter to the Attorney General, who passed the matter on to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. An FDLE spokesperson said the matter was referred back to the state attorney. Samantha Sion, spokesperson for the state attorney's office, said the facts and evidence did not constitute a criminal charge. Friday would not comment on what his next steps will be if his request is ignored, but commented he shouldn't have to take a next step. They should do their jobs, he said. Katie Heck, spokesperson for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, previously stated the agency does not keep a gun list. Pawn shops are required to report transactions to Finder, and the agency has access to it for investigative purposes. Email, n.esker@yoursoon.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.